Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Vince's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make semi-vegan ramen noodles. This is a personal recipe that I myself have created, and I just want to share it with you guys because it is so good. To get started, all you're going to need is a couple packs of ramen, regular ramen, chicken, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to use the seasoning packets in these. What we are going to use the seasoning packets in is this one, because these don't have packets. You just pour water in. Freezer broccoli, sweet baby Ray's Vidalia onion, barbecue sauce. We have some garlic powder, turmeric, ground cayenne pepper, and lastly we have our Beyond plant-based meatballs. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. This is a pot that I already had noodles in. I'm just going to reuse the seasonings that are already in the pot. It helps to kind of rebuild the aroma. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the flames. Go ahead and max out your cooker. I like to cook on electric because there isn't a lot of heat around the pot. When you cook with gas, you tend to, with an open flame I should say, you have a lot of excess heat all around the pot. I don't have very good flame resistance, even though my last name is Abednego. So we're gonna bring this to a slow boil here, and once she gets boiling, then we'll go ahead and start adding ingredients, and I'll show you what to add first, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so now that we have our pot at a slow boil, we're going to actually, you can look in the pot here, you can see this is actually not enough water, so I'm gonna actually add a little bit more water because we want that more like soupy consistency. That's what we're gonna go for. So you're gonna see exactly what I'm gonna do with this and how to make it really, really delicious. I have no idea how to tell you how much water is in there. The water level's up to like here. I'll even use the fork. It's about that much. Okay, so this is what you guys are gonna do. That's gonna like take a while to get hot again, but it's not gonna take too long. So the first thing you're gonna wanna add is your frozens. Actually, I forgot. I gotta wash my hands, so I didn't want to touch anything. Be right back. Actually, it's a really good thing that I took that time to wash my hands, because now pot's boiling. You don't wanna add too much, but 4 to 6 good pieces in there, with another 4 to 8 smaller pieces in there. You can add broccoli. I like broccoli a lot, but you can add carrots or like mixed vegetables, so like something simple, nothing too crazy. You can add your favorite vegetable. I guess broccoli is going to be my favorite vegetable for this type of dish. Like I said, you're adding frozens, so now we're just going to add our meatballs. We're not adding much, just like at least 2. I did 4 last time. I was so full, it was crazy, so I'm just gonna do 3 this time. And now's the perfect time to add your seasonings, actually. We're gonna go in with a little bit of garlic. I add too much anyways. Oh, it got clogged on me. Ooh, not too much, yeah. There you go. Add that, garlic is just the one seasoning that actually like makes out all the tastes like blend together. So all the tastes blend together. Go ahead and add your turmeric. Like I said, this is just for digestion purposes, reducing inflammation, because that's exactly what noodles will do to you, especially if you're more sensitive and you don't taste it. Turmeric is just like a earthy thing. Also, you gotta be careful with your cayenne pepper. Whenever I add cayenne to a pot, I always sneeze. So you gotta be so careful, you gotta be slow moving. I always sneeze. You don't wanna add too much, especially if you don't like spice. I don't like spice at all. You wanna be so careful when you're adding the cayenne. The cayenne pepper it's a weird kind of burn. It's not really like a tasty pepper unless you just like spice. It's not tasty, but the benefits of using that are just through the roof. It transforms eating anything with starch. I think we're about done with seasonings. That's all you need, because the rest of the seasoning is gonna be in the vegan meat and in the noodles. We're just adding like little things here and there, not adding much. Another good thing to add right about now is a little bit of sauce. So this is sweet Vidalia onion. Gonna add that to our water. This is mostly for taste, not for texture. You can add more when your noodles are actually cooked, but that's just to give it some taste and to change the color as well. So we're done with our frozens, we're done with our seasonings. Now we need to prepare our noodles. To prepare our noodles, this is the one you're gonna wanna take out a packet first, to be honest with you, because it takes them the longest to try to prepare. These aren't really designed for this sort of use, but it's irresistible, and you're gonna keep doing this time and time again after you do it the first time. Usually the bits of vegetables in here, they don't cook very well when you just like heat up water and throw it in here or use this in a microwave. So I usually throw them away, but in this case I have roaring, boiling pot, so those can cook together perfectly. So what you're gonna do is basically just open this, and you're gonna want to score. Ooh, I'm basically butchering this now, but that's good enough actually. And then watch this. This is a perfect time to add. You're gonna take these out. Lots of extras in there that you don't really want to be dealing with, and you're just using the noodles. Okay. And you want to be careful not to let styrofoam get into your pot. You want to balance out the ratio of seasoning with noodles that you're adding to the pot. And this will just about do it perfectly. So you want to be really careful that you're adding only noodles to the pot and not styrofoam. And I've had a little bit of styrofoam before, and I'm telling you, it wasn't the greatest. Long story short, you shouldn't ingest that stuff. You're just gonna take this out, inspect it, throw it in there. Okay. And you want to make sure that when you put it in, it's at least touching the water that's boiling. So make sure there's no styrofoam loose. Throw the rest of that in there. I don't care for too much of the leftover seasoning in there. I know a lot of us want to get that out, but it's kind of risky. And at this point, I try not to cover it. I just stir it. And you don't want noodles that are just on the top. You want noodles to really get into that and soak up the barbecue sauce. And you're just gonna let that, do its thing. Periodically, you're gonna have to stir it though. So at this point, we're just going to turn it off and make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. It kind of did actually, just because I'm recording, so that's not what I want to see. But there you go. I wanted it to be more soupy, but I'll be honest with you, the way how I honestly really like my noodles is more, and like I said before, you can just add a little bit more barbecue sauce, and that's going to both thicken it up and give it a bit more taste and color. And it's also going to cool it down, because one thing about me, everybody knows I hate hot food. I absolutely cannot stand hot food. Like, seriously, cool it off before you serve it to me, man. Cool it off. I don't care if you stick it in the freezer for a couple seconds. Just cool it off, man. I've burned my tongue and my esophagus enough times, man. Just don't do that, man. Don't do that. I'm not gonna sit there blowing on my food. No. You can always add a little hot sauce to this, especially to the meatballs. Now, one of the things is I kind of did rush it a little bit, so you still see the meatballs are a bit red. Right there. Meatballs are just a tiny bit red on the inside. But if you like your steak rare, then that's, benefit to you. But yeah, guys, there you go. That's it. These are vegan noodles, and this is a genuine recipe. I made it myself, and I just want to show you guys because it is so delicious. You're gonna make noodles like this over and over and over and over again. You're gonna tweak it and make more amazing recipes out of it. So I just want to show you guys that really quickly. And another tip for the road for you guys. Once again, don't wash this pot. When you're done, don't wash the pot. Just like I have with my plate, I just covered it. That way bugs can't get in and it doesn't get stale or anything like that. And just finish your food. put your food away, whatever. Don't wash the pot. Just use the seasoning right over again into your next dish that you're about to prepare. So, and that, my friends, is how you make basement semi-vegan noodles. Stay healthy. Don't kill yourself with the carbs, but also have a good time and cook amazing food. This is so good. You don't even need a plate. I just go watch falling skies just like this in my room, at my desk. So good. Straight off the stove. Impeccable. Can't beat it. So you guys, if that's a recipe, if you guys have any recipes that you want me to do, just hit the comments, like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But any concerns, let me know in the comments. You guys got some advice for cooking. I'm trying to get more into it, as you can see. So, but yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Enjoy. You know I will. You can really just taste the chicken flavor blending with the vegan meatballs. The broccoli is cooked to absolute perfection. I thought it would be a little mushy. Just the way I love steak, medium rare. Couldn't be any better. Little bits of raw bits of ramen in there. Not too much spice. Doesn't kill me. Yet I know I'm protecting my digestive system. You cannot taste the turmeric, just like I said. It's a beautiful thing. You can go far with this. You got to. That's it, man. Success.